Hey, hey, hey. So, in the words of Hamilton, what did I miss?
Echo, 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 echo.
Can you all hear the words coming out of my mouth? Hey, no echo. Hey.
Woo. Oh, man. Missed you guys. It was great being away. It was always good to come back home, as always. And it's always good to be back with my brothers.
Hey, we missed you, man. Glad you made it safe, but I'm glad you had time with your wifey.
Yes.
In Costa Rica. You speak Spanish now? What's going on?
Yeah, I told my wife. My wife, when she gets on, she's going to tell you guys this. So, she was doing the hola and gracias.
No.
Look. When people brought up stuff, I kept going, merci.
Mercy. Oh, my God.
My wife was getting so upset. I kept saying, merci. And look, get this. So one night, it was this African family there. They were getting up out of their seat. I said, are you moving? She said, yes. I said, okay, merci. She said, oh, you speak any French? I said, no, I don't. Because, in some parts of Africa, they're fluent in French.
Yes, exactly.
I was like, oh, I got busted.
Well, they're telling people mercy.
Mercy, but cool. Mercy.
She kept going like this.
Oh,
every time I would do it.
But she kept saying hola, though. Right?
She kept saying hola or gracias or,
Okay.
So she was trying to use the lingo to, say thank you and so forth. But me, I had to be the rebel.
And then he had to try and say it like he was from mercy.
I said merci.
Mercy, but cool.
Mercy. Yeah,
you know what?
The was great. The food was great. Everything was good, man. I mean, over there, they have an abundance of iguanas. So they'll cross the property. We were sitting there eating. You see a big old iguana with a head sticking up. And of course, Anita wasn't having that. We were walking down this path. Here's a big one. And she's like, she wasn't having that.
Well, only a few people would know, but I'm glad that some other people weren't there. Go on walking under tables and coming out of nowhere.
Oh, man. But
sorry, sir.
But other than that, everything was great. But again, as always, I cannot stand Atlanta Airport. I'll leave it at that.
He said it last time.
I can't stand them. I think the next time we venture out, we're going to find another airport that has either, and we can't find a direct. And we do have a connector. Make sure it's not in Atlanta.
Don't do Delta. You guys do Delta, so it's going to go into
Atlanta. The reason why, because I have Delta points. I take advantage of the points. So
if you use Delta, you're going to go through Atlanta. Pretty much.
He just has to use Delta points really quick and go somewhere else where it's not really too far or something like that.
No, because even then,
just fly there and fly back.
Delta. They may sponsor us someday.
Well, correction. When we flew over to Greece, we went Delta.
Yes,
we went to New York, so we didn't have to go through Atlanta.
Then he went to Delta after New York.
No, but
anyway, how are you guys? What you guys do?
Well, today is EJ Scott's birthday today. Woo! 5 years old. Yes, he is. He is going to be a sporting freak when he get older. Thank you. Thank you. So he's 5 years old today. And on Saturday, his family, Eric and Simone took the girls and EJ to his first football game against the Phillies. Yes. So he was having a ball. So if you look on Facebook, you might see a few clips of EJ dancing, doing his moves, but he enjoyed it. So I'm happy for him. So yeah, that was great for him too. So yep. And of course we beat Philly. So and not a problem. I know Dallas and Washington will be happy about that. Yeah, I don't know what that was for, but anyway, me neither. You should put that on
at the Eagles, baby. I'm laughing at the Eagles. Because my Cowboys won, so I'm laughing at the Eagles.
Yeah, so apart from that, it's more of a sporty weekend than anything. So, but it was a nice, quiet weekend. So,
well, we had our youth weekend. It was awesome. Great speakers. I got a shout out to Taffany Brown. She did a great job. To Sheldon Neal, my nephew-in-law from Canada, did a wonderful job. I got a shout out Seth Taylor, who spoke in Sunday evening, did a fantastic job. To the panel, that spoke at we had a mental health panel, kind of youth panel. Peter Boynton, Majesty Grubb was there, and I forget the last name of this young lady, Minister Ayane, I think is her first name, Sister Ayane is her first name, but they did a great job. So we had a wonderful weekend, busy weekend, but it was really good. Speakers, our guests, praise and worship folks, Darius, Shy, Joel, Brown, now was her last name, used to be Boynton, Tia's daughter, Tia and Peter's daughter, and then that's our guest.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a really good time. Really good time.
So you said there was a mental health segment?
There was a mental health segment on Saturday.
Don't answer it.
So
no, don't answer.
Did you take advantage of that mental health segment?
Yeah, I did fully.
I was just wondering if you took advantage of it.
They told me that all the things that are wrong with people are not demons. There's sometimes it's mental. I said, oh, thank God, because I've been told I have demons, so I'm good now.
Oh, I would have said that about you.
Oh, I always had demons. I'm a good guy.
What I was going to say?
I don't know. What were you about to say?
No, nothing.
No, let's just go to the show, guys. Come on.
Hold on. I just noticed something. I hadn't seen this man in at least 7 days. Man, where did you get all this gray, bro?
Oh,
I'm like, wait a minute. Where did you get all this gray from? And the light just brought it out or something?
It's the light. Yeah, it's the light. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought you were going to talk about the beard, but
I noticed. No. I didn't notice the grayness until just now.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, I remember. Okay. On Sunday, I had gray on Sunday too, but we had a speaker. I think he timed Anita. Yes, I'm saying it's Anita. Anita and Mark timed their vacation because we had a guest speaker on Sunday. DJ Dunn, Pastor DJ Dunn, which is of course family members. So I got to saw his family side, Anita's mom. I got to see their side of the family, but they were out of town. Oh my gosh. But anyway, they knew they was out of town, but it was great. DJ, he did a great job. It was great to see him again. So thank you, Anita.
But see, we put our stuff on the books a year in advance.
You didn't even have to explain.
Which is funny, but look,
no need
we're already booking next year trip already, so we do it a year in advance. So hey,
yeah,
we don't do church calendar.
I'll probably
church calendar. You get it the next day.
I'll probably find out who's speaking then. You're welcome. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to say that because I'm not getting in trouble. Let's just go.
Yeah, because we have to continue to keep pushing the buttons of like, subscribe, and share. Share with your friends. Share with uncles, aunts, nieces, mothers. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Anyway, share with everybody. Okay. Just continue to press. We can't do this without you.
Right.
Yeah. We love you all. We love you all. We are getting a few new people from outskirts that we don't even know that are watching.
Right.
And I think a lot of people watch during the week also. So we get a lot of feedback on Sunday. So it's great. He's doing good.
And as always, we're three men who love to talk about the goodness of the Lord. You can always agree or disagree to the things we say. And that takes us into tonight's title of our lesson, of our show.
Lesson. Rupert must be teaching.
Where do we draw the line? Now, when we say this, we're talking about a whole gamut of stuff that's out there going from A to Z. There's a lot of stuff out there that people say can go. It's like everything goes nowadays. So where do we draw the line?
Like sending your son to school
in a dress,
in a skirt. Yes, and I think he was 7 or 8 years old. Yes. So
we draw the line on that.
let's talk about something. Let's talk about this.
Look, he gonna say something because he's like,
let's start right there. Let's start right there with that, right? So the question is, right, as now we're taking it from everyone again. These are our opinions, and we're taking it from our understanding of who we are in Christ, what we believe.
Yes.
Right? This is not, we're not bashing anybody. We're not saying you're wrong or you're right. What we're saying is this is how we view it and how we want to raise our families. Okay?
And we also have opinions too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's opinion.
Yes. So, go ahead. And
I was saying, but in my opinion, is there a line that you have crossed when you know your son or you know your daughter, right? When they were born, you were told boy, girl. Now they're a little bit older. Do you cross the line by pretending or acting as if they are not who they were born as?
Well, I believe that the school, they drew their line and said that
you got to go home.
Took him to the office. You got to go home. Mom's got to come pick you up, or dad got to pick you up, because they both let this young man go to school. They knew the uniform code. They knew what they're supposed to wear, or I don't know, what not to wear, but they knew. So there's a whole lot of psychological things on both sides with this. For the young boy, the psychological part of what the principal's got to say, and the psychological part of the parents, because they have their views and their views. So, but I think someone said everybody likes to push the button to see how far you can go. Let me see if I can get away with this if I let my son wear a skirt to school. And then I guess my opinion is that then you're giving open doors, which they're trying to stop, open doors to what young kids are going to say. You know they're going to say it. You know young kids are going to say, even though, well, freedom of speech, he should feel how he wants to feel, but sometimes there's protection for these young kids also. I'm sorry.
And you're going to have a group of students who are going to be against it, and a group of students who are going to be for it.
Yes.
And that's where the divide comes right there, because it brings about, disorder. But in my opinion, if the parent knows the rules, your son needs to come to school dressed in appropriate attire that's for the male. Don't send that student to school dressed up like a girl. And so right there, you're causing confusion. And that's what it was all about, confusion.
Yeah, and again, vice versa. We're using that as our example, but it goes both ways.
Yes,
most definitely.
So here's a question, right? That everybody's thinking of, right? Here's a question: did the school have rules based on what the attire a boy should wear in that school and a girl? The school have rules. I'm guessing it did, right?
Because it was uniform.
Because it's uniform. Right. So regardless. Now, secondly, society also has, or cultures and society has rules, right?
Are they really rules?
We have rules, right? We no longer can call them standards like we were talking last week, right? Because people broke the standard. But there are legitimate societal rules that you follow these instructions. Right? You may have your beliefs, but I'm a Christian man, right? And even though I believe in my freedom of speech, if I stand up in Congress and scream, "You're all devils, you're all going to hell," they will arrest me because that's not the rule, right? So if you're going to go and bring your child into an environment that, one, is against the school rules, so you, like you guys said, you know it, and number two is against the standard, because, like I think you said it, Simon, you're opening up your child for criticism.
Yeah.
Now, if your child's 16 years old and he can or she can take it, it's one thing, but an 8-year-old may not be able to take it. And it could hurt them in the long run.
And even if you tell students,
prove a point as a parent But
Right.
what is your child going to handle? How was your child going to handle it?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, people are going to throw it. Well, they shouldn't be criticizing him anyway. If he wants, but the thing is, 8-year-olds, 7, 6, they're going to say what they're going to say. What they're going to say, as long as he's not hitting him, abusing him, or anything like that. Comments are going to be made from different angles, and you could see how many comments were made by adults. They just made their comments about the situation. So, when you're in classroom, kids are going to say a whole lot of stuff, and who are you? And then he's going to go home, or he's going to go to the office. Why were they teasing me? Why were they doing this? Why? Them questions are going to come anyway. It's going to be a fact that they're going to come. And so you don't put your child in a position where, me personally, I don't think you should have put that child in that kind of position. But like what you said, older, 16, 17, which of course then you'll be in like high school, college, or whatever, there's a different way how you're going to react. So,
because as you get older, it tends to be more acceptable, unfortunately. But people tolerate it more. Like yesterday, when we were at the airport, my wife said, "Did you see that? This guy walked past us with a silver wig on. He's an employee of the airport with this silver wig on, sashaying down the hallway." I'm going, and they let him come to work like that? But they didn't draw the line on it. They, as you were saying, freedom of speech, they allow freedom of appearance or whatever. They allow him to come to work like that, and he was just flying that hair going down the hallway. I said, "Oh my goodness!"
But that's how the world is. Somebody is going to try something because that everyone's reaction now is, "Why? Why can't we do that?"
Right.
What's going to happen? I'm the same person. Why can't we do that? That's why I guess like even in church, standards are different, because drawing a line is not really drawing a line. You telling people, okay, he loves Jesus. he loves Jesus. She loves Jesus, or whatever. So drawing the line, of course, it's not just dress code neither. Drawing the line could be in sports either, when you hit somebody or when you grab somebody. Drawing the line because your hit is illegal because you hit them above the. Drawing the line is widespread. So we're just using this topic because he came up first.
But so the question that I have for you guys and for those listening is, where do we? That's the topic. Where do we? So where do we draw the line on the conversation? Right? Where do we draw the line with our own families? Do we draw the line? Is it something where we have to go to the school board? Is it something we have to go to the municipal board? Where do we draw? Where do we as individuals say, you know what? And again, I have no problem if that's what the child wants to do when the child is older, right? I can't control that. But as a parent, we should not put our children into situations where, like you guys said, could be detrimental to them in the future. So
yes,
where do we draw that line? Do we just keep it within our family and say, hey, this is why we don't think it's acceptable. This is why, when your friend Mikey went to school in the dress, or do we take it up with the school and say, as a school board, you need to put this out there? Like, I don't know.
I'm glad you made that statement, because it seems like I'm speaking for all of us, have become silent when we see stuff. The expression, when you see something, say something. We're seeing it, but we're not really speaking up against it. And the thing that it takes my mind back to when my kids, before they graduated high school, back then the schools, like the boys wore the blue robes, the girls wore the white. Well, this one student got upset about it because it was a girl who liked girls, got upset about it, saying, "I don't want to wear a white robe." So what they did, they changed all the robes to be one color. So everybody wore the same color. It was a tradition throughout the years. The boys wore one color, the girls were another, because that person rose their voice up the school listened and they catered to her.
But you said a key word there, tradition.
Mm-hmm.
It's kicking that to the curb, man. Tradition. This is what we used to do. This is how we do this. Now, I'm not saying that we have to keep it or whatever. Sometimes tradition, it can change a little bit, but there's some things that are tradition. You don't have to change it.
Mm-hmm. I like the other words you use when you said catered, right?
Yeah.
That's the other word I think that is even more powerful in this case, because that's what happens when a certain group speaks up. It almost as if we have to cater to their call, and if we
you don't hear the smoke
and say the other thing, we're not tolerant. Now, is it easier for the school to break tradition and go with the one color than stand their ground? I don't know, but where do you as a school draw the line? Am I going to care to every? Because I'm sure they didn't care to other people's desires. I'm sure there was other people who said stuff that they didn't want to do, but they didn't care to that. I'm sure that there are people that complained about the food or complained about parking or complained about drop off. You didn't care to that. But now you have a certain group that's making a loud enough noise. You cater to it. Where do you draw the line as a school saying this is our tradition? This has nothing to do with what we believe in your choice you make. This is just how we do it here. It's our tradition. And that's where I think that the other side has to cater.
Right. Well, I'm laughing now because I'm going back to elementary. When my kids were elementary school, it used to be called, even the elementary school my kids went to, and one I went to, was called Belpre Cobras. They changed the name from Cobras to Belpre Pandas because Cobra was too aggressive. I'm like, are you kidding me? All these years from the 60s up to the 70s or 80s, it was the Belpre Cobras. Then they changed it to the Pandas because it made it more subtle for the children. I said, come on. That's ridiculous. Where do you draw the line to change a mascot's name from a cobra to a panda? Come on.
So sticking with you then. So changing from the Redskins to the Commanders.
Exactly. No, you're right.
Because why?
From the Bullets to the Wizards.
Because 3-4 people get offended.
There you go.
Well, the Bulls, I kind of understand that one.
Come on, now. The Bullets were there for years. Come on.
Yeah, but that was because the Washington D.C.'s crime rate went up, right? And they wanted to get away from the Bullets conversation.
So how is it Washington's all their teams' names have to be changed?
Exactly.
No.
The only one that hasn't is the Capitals. That's sports. I'm sorry, we got off of it.
No, but it's still things, right? Why?
But it's tradition. It's where you draw the line. I mean, a few people get upset about something, so all of a sudden, we're going to the board, we're going into community because we're gonna have this change. So whatever. But of course, that's happening with like Black Lives Matter too. All these things that comes, all this stuff that is coming down now because of people are really angry.
Right. But the reason why I said this, it still exists. Remember, they had all the streets painted with the Black lives. They took it all up. Took it all up.
Trying to change the museums now. I mean, it's like, where do you draw the line when it comes to
erasing our culture?
Right. But again, right, we see these. Look, I want to get back to the Cobra thing.
Okay. Right.
So that goes along with the way that we used to play sports when we were a kid. We kept there was a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You knew if your team was good or bad. There was no participation award. It was first, second, third, gold, silver. There was a placemat.
Right.
And I think parents didn't draw the line when we decided there'd be a participation award.
Don't touch that, please.
No, I'm all over. I'm all over it.
No, we can't go there.
I coached, I let my kids know this is our record. We're 3-6 or we're 7-2. I let my kids know the record. And when we came to, I said, "Here's your award." I didn't throw a ceremony. I said, "There's no pizza. We didn't come in first. We get no pizza." Right? It was just something where I said, you have to let the kids know win or lose, because when they get to high school, when they get to college, there is win or lose. And you're driven, your competitiveness is driven by seeing if the child likes winning or losing. Some kids just like to play. And that's awesome. They don't care. But there are some kids that are driven by, and you know what they do? They become great. They become the great high school players, the great pro players, because they wanted from a young age, they were driven. But we have this thing where everybody's equal, and people are equal, but there are some people that are better at a sport, or better at spelling, or better at science, and it's okay. But I don't get why society has made it not okay. We have to draw the line. That place I want to draw the line. Cobras is not going to calling your child a whatever school Cobra and going to Panda. First of all, pandas are vicious. People don't know it, but they are.
They would tear you up.
Get behind the fence with one of them and see what happens. Oh, you think they're all cute and cuddly because they're black and white? No.
But that means Detroit. They're gonna have to change their names because it's Detroit Lions and Detroit Tigers. I mean, that's aggressive.
Wait, go teach your name. Wait, go teach your name too. Well, they're grown adults, so these are little kids, right? I mean, how is that going to traumatize? Oh, my elementary school was a Cobra, so I'm traumatized now. What?
It's crazy, man. When they did that, I was laughing.
But they do it though. I mean, it's just as simple as that. How is that going to change someone's? Because you're walking around with a snake on your t-shirt,
and we had the little snakes on our t-shirt.
Yeah,
because it's snake. First of all, kids aren't even scared of snakes. They don't know how vicious they are. But okay, all right.
But anyway, it's that time for you to say what you got to say, man.
See, let me say this. You got to push the button.
You're going to scare the kids. You're going to scare the kids.
Yeah. Share, like, subscribe. And every time you push a button, just go every time. And do a aggressive bear roar or something like that, because you push the buttons for the Warriors for Christ.
That's it.
And we appreciate you. Go on. I got to see some of these comments.
And put those comments out there.
Yeah.
Missed you guys last week.
You're lucky I don't have a button to press.
Please talk to us about other things, that lines that we should not cross. Also, you want to hear some thoughts where, there are some things that we have crossed the line, but we need to get back. All right.
One thing real quick. I'm so sick of these pronouns though, man.
Okay. I can't.
You're either he, she, them. When I hear the he, she, them, and they, you're talking about legions. To me, that's what I think. That's what it sounds like to me. You got legions all on the side of you.
And them.
That's what I'm saying. You got legions inside of you, bro.
I heard I think he wasn't even I don't know if he was a Christian or not, but he was I don't even know what they call him, but he just didn't believe in that whole entire thing too. And he said, all I want to do is, if you think you're a they or a them, when you die, and 1,000 years from now, your bones are dug up and they take your DNA, they're going to call you either a he or a she.
Right.
Because your DNA is going to say one or the other.
Right.
So you can call yourself whatever you want, but your DNA says one or the other. And I thought that was so profound, because
I like that.
we are sitting here stating something that we want to be, but the truth is our DNA tells you who you are and what you are. But
exactly,
either here or there. All right, let's go.
I love this one.
So here we go. Where are we going? Talia, greetings and blessing, warriors. And thank you, Mark, for taking Simon under your wing. Huh?
You got to tell you anything from my man here, my brother.
Wait a minute. How is he taking me under his wing?
I guess because there was some technical difficulties last week. Maybe, I don't know.
I told you we got some security discussions. Gibby, this is a Rupert's Warriors. Greetings. Good to be
Good
back.
to have
We
you back.
appreciate you.
Good to have you back.
Thanks for remembering us. Yes.
Good to have you back.
And of course, faithful. I wouldn't call him Moses or Abraham. Okay. Welcome, Warriors.
You know, it is good to see Deke. We know his wife is having some health
Exactly.
issues.
Faithful is on. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Who's this?
Wait, hold on. I went too far. Okay.
Okay. Who's this?
Yes, thank you very much. That's from my wife. The young lady who was part of the panel was Sister Angel Ayena. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, okay then. I'd like to know how. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Talia, here's my question. Where in the boy young man section can you find skirts? Even the uniform skirts are in the girls section.
So that tells me they purposely went to the girls section to buy that uniform to fit that boy.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what his position was in this too, though, the boy.
But he's a child, doesn't know.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, he doesn't know.
Did he go, Mom, Dad? I don't want to go to school in no skirt. I mean,
no.
You see what I'm saying?
Kids,
What
some
did he
kids
really
may
say?
have.
Yeah.
Some kids may have, depending upon what is being taught in the household, right? Obviously, the parents aren't teaching that in the household, aren't teaching this is what boys wear, this is what girls wear.
Well,
They're
it'll be
teaching
more prevalent now.
whatever you want to wear. Remember the movie with Sandler, Adam Sandler, Big Daddy, or something like that.
Yeah.
Where he became this like the foster father for this one kid.
Right.
And he told me he could wear whatever he wanted to in school. And the kid just put whatever clothes on and he wasn't showering. He's like, oh my God, I made you the. That's what happens. If you don't teach the child one thing or the other, they're going to assume everything is okay. Kids don't even see. The reason why boys will hit a girl in the sandbox at 3 years old is because they don't see boy and girl. That same boy, when he's 16, is not hitting that girl in the sandbox.
No.
Or they won't be in the sandbox. Mostly won't hit the girl because he knows better. You got to teach these things.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, so she came back, but she said, Cobra, too aggressive? Insane. We draw a line at people being too sensitive. And that is so true. People are so sensitive nowadays. In church, outside of church, too sensitive. Come on, get some leather on your skin.
It's hard to draw the line of sensitivity. It is hard to draw the line of sensitivity because people have a right to have feelings, but man, some people
you can have feelings, but come on, man.
I agree. Some feelings are too easily broken. I don't know where this has come from. I agree with you. People are too sensitive, but you have a right to feel the way you feel. But man, it's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah. You sit in the wrong seat, you're going to get it. Oh my Lord! So
man, you sit in the wrong seat of somebody in church. They're like, come look at you strange. Or you park in somebody's parking spot they used to parking in. Boy, they get upset.
Yes, Alvin, how come they parking in my space? Brother, sister, you don't have a parking space.
Your name not
but you know what? But you know what? It is 11:15, and church started 11.
Ooh,
so
drop the microphone.
Yeah, come to church on time. Let's go.
People don't think that people are. No, we can talk about sensitivity all day. That's
yes. Oh my God, that's a great discussion. Thanks, Mr. Oh, he got a shout out. Thanks, Mr. Rupert. Okay, someone finally says that
pandas are vicious.
They are though.
People don't know that. People see this cute panda and think, oh, they're not. No, pandas are some vicious bears, man. It is
in their territory.
Oh, wait a minute. They can say cubs, lion cubs, are light and cute. until they grow up.
They're
It's a
territorial,
bear.
man. Come on.
It
It's
is
a
not
bear.
called a panda. It's called a panda bear. It's
a bear. It's still part of that bear family.
Yes.
Okay, Talia says she's with the pastor too, so he's getting shout outs today. You either win or you don't. Participation is what you do. Oh, see, this is a sore one for me. So what's new? Now they're going to redo the Olympics and have participation medals. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of medals. That's a lot of medals.
Could you see that? Could you see that the Olympics and everybody's on this board? Just everybody gets a medal.
I might not even watch the Olympics, man. I might not even watch it.
No one would watch it.
Who's next?
She says, by the way, snakes are one of the few animals, which should be a mammal, that try to avoid humans.
Snakes are not a mammal.
Yeah.
They're reptiles.
Snakes are a mammal, not animals. But that's okay.
They're reptiles. They're reptiles.
Yeah, they're reptiles.
Now, all of them are. We're not going to get into this. Okay.
I'm sure Gibby got that now. She says, okay, my bad.
I won't talk about them no more.
Yeah. Okay. And I can actually hear Keith say that.
Yes, I can too.
No participation awards, please. It's not like that when you play a sport. It is a competition, even to enjoy playing them. We discussed this a whole lot. The participation board. Yeah, no, just give them a Kit Kat or a Twix or something like that.
Yeah, okay. This is good. Ty is letting us know.
Oh, don't forget. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last week.
Oh, you guys did some last week. Okay.
Gibby's Jordan.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, last week.
Yes, thank you. Now he's a member of Transformation Church now. So go ahead, Jordan. Talk whatever you want.
Right. Oh, I shared this with Simon earlier about something we saw at the airport, drawing the line. So while at the resort, there was this lady walking around the resort, having herself big fun and everything.
Oh.
So we get it to the airport, and we see the lady in the front of the line. Here, she's asking for wheelchair assistance. I said, wait a minute. This is the same lady walking around the airport, the resort, having big fun.
Drinking.
So they brought her to the gate where we were. They sat her there. She gets up out that wheelchair, walks down to get some food, came back, walked to the other place, get some stuff, and came back and sat there and go, oh, no, she's not abusing the system, so she can be one of the first to board the plane. I said, no, she didn't.
All those who need assistance.
No, she didn't. I was like, that's the drawing the line right there, man. I wanted to get up so bad and say, wait a minute. Weren't you having yourself big fun at the resort, not had no issues walking around this whole complex?
Well, now I'm hurt.
But that, again, we need to draw the line and say you should have to have some sort of documentation that says you need this. Because there is somebody that need that wheelchair that maybe can't get it now or has to wait because you have it. Right. It's the same thing when it comes to me and handicap. I draw the line. I
was about to say that.
I draw the line. If I see somebody pulling in and they don't have the sticker on the back of their car or the sticker in their window, I'm like, hey, it's handicap. And I keep walking because because now what happens if somebody who actually is handicapped needs that spot and they don't have it? Because
that's the easy.
Have a shorter walk into the room, into the whatever store. That we need to draw the line. In the bathroom too. Stop using handicapped stalls. Not handicapped.
Oh, hold up, man. I have to confess on myself, man. For whatever reason, poolside, this one cleaning lady was always trying to clean the men's bathroom. I'm like, how long this woman clean it? I said, you know what? Forget this. I went into the handicap bathroom and used it because I got tired of waiting. And look, at one time I went in there, here's me coming there cleaning, you standing there at the urinal, she's still in there doing the floor. I'm like, she didn't walk out. I'm like, the dude's in here using the bathroom, she didn't care.
That's why Costa Rica is the #1 cleanest bathroom in the world. That's why people go there, because the bathrooms are actually clean.
I said to Anita, how many times this woman got to clean this men's bathroom?
She got it clean. She got a job to do. She had one job.
One job.
And it might not have been a woman, y'all, for all we know. It might have been
That was a woman. That was a woman.
In the men's bathroom.
Right. So, like I said, to me, that's something that I went right over to the handicap bathroom because I had to go. I said, look, I had to go.
Come on,
So I
man.
used it.
What if now I got to get on you, Mark. Though I understand your reason.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. What if I said, I'm sorry. I would apologize to them. Look, sorry, I had to go. I'm sorry. I had to go.
Hey, man, I saw a handicapped dude knock on the door in the handicapped bathroom. There's a guy in there. He's like, you better be handicapped. He's not.
Wait a minute. He threatening someone in the stall, not knowing that, wait a minute, I'm handicapped.
No,
This could be a bigger guy or something in there. You better be. Okay, then.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I'm sorry. Get back to those questions, man. The comments.
He must have X-ray vision before he make them
Oh,
comments.
wait, I missed one. All right.
So it said, is it because we have a lack of generational training in the home now?
Oh, heck yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Because the politically correctness of it is overshadowing. We haven't drawn the line as parents where this is what I'm going to teach my child. Now, some people have, but they've gone to the extreme.
Yeah.
But some of us haven't just said moderately, this is what we believe. And I'm not telling you it is the only way. I'm just telling you this is our way. And I think that has lost its flavor. Just like any type of training parents to do has lost its flavor, I think.
Yeah.
Grandparents, fathers and mothers are the ones who establish the lines, and the young people they raise.
Train up a child.
Yeah.
And the way they should go. When they get old, hopefully they will not depart from it.
Hopefully.
Even though I changed the scripture, I know you're not supposed to, but I'm just saying, hopefully they will not depart from it.
Hopefully. Talia is back. Not lack of, but maybe because they are thin-skinned, too sensitive, or too afraid of correcting what's not right or godly.
She said thin skin. That's what you talk about. Crocodile. No.
I want to address that, but I'm not sure how I want to address it.
Everybody, let's see.
People are too afraid.
All of us are.
But it to me, it always goes with the way how you say something to someone. Your tone can change an atmosphere. Your tone can change the situation. Your tone, can diffuse whatever the situation may be. If you present it in a manner that you're not coming off as so aggressive, and you're just speaking in a normal way, I think that'll bring that sensitivity level to a different degree. It all depends on how you speak to a person.
I'm with you. I totally agree, because even if I just talk for myself, I guess personality is different, how you say it.
Yeah.
Because I can say different to anybody, child, a person, or whatever, but still put it in a way where you understand what I'm saying, but at the same time, I'm not making you look stupid.
Right.
So for myself, I think I'm not saying I have that down pat, but I have a good idea of how to talk to people and what to say, especially when you're a leader or you're in charge of something. If you want to build, well, you have to watch what you say and how you say it. Make them feel comfortable, or make them feel like, oh, Dad, he just told me I can't put my car there. But at the same time, I understand what he's saying. And he told me the reason. But at the same time, he didn't yell at me or whatever. And if he did yell at me, it's because I know him. And that I know that he's not really saying it in a bad way. But he's just telling me, move your car, please.
But see, that came to the point of knowing your audience.
Exactly.
You know the individual, or you know of the individual. So basically, you would know how to approach them in speaking to them.
And then, of course, if I'm going into a different environment, I may still be firm or whatever, but I still got to watch what I say because this is not my environment, and I've got to look around and see how do they work it here. So,
Rupert, you know that as well when you're preaching, and like when I'm preaching, when you go to somebody else's house, you got to know how to preach to cater to that house. You can't preach the same way at somebody else's house like you do your own.
Well, yeah.
Okay, there it comes.
The topic, but and I agree with you guys because I agree with the audience. I agree with the catering, but then I have to still see that as we become more sensitive because, for instance, we all played sports, and there was no sensitivity line in the sports. We're yelling at each other.
Yeah,
we're you do your job. You know, we're like, come on, get up, play. You know, we are yelling at each other, and at the end of the game, we're still a team. We go back in, and rarely nowadays you've got guys, and that's a perfect example. In those days, our days, people never fought on the same team. You put it on the field, you yelled after the game. You're a team. You won, lost to the team. You went away. Today, you hear about kids fighting in the locker room with each other because somebody yelled. I mean, grown men because you yelled at me or you didn't do your job. And I'm like, are you serious?
Or you say something to a teenager, they go home. Next minute, you get in a call at school or whatever because that parent now.
Oh, coaching. Oh,
exactly.
Coaching is different now.
Yes, because that parent now is, how are you going to tell my child that blah, blah? Wait a minute. You weren't even there. And I didn't even say it how you said. So, of course, as much as you want to say, come on, you can do better than that. You know, just get up, concentrate. Now you have to say the same thing, but you say, look, you can do better than that. Come on. Man. Just keep your head in the game. And so your word of it's just totally changed in this generation.
Man, when I was playing football, if you made the wrong play, the coach came up to you by your facial helmet like that. He slapped you like, what are you doing? You can't do that now.
No. I remember playing basketball. My coach, senior year, my coach was in my face, screaming at me, spit coming off his mouth in the face. And I'm sitting there, he's gonna be by the collar, screaming at me. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't go home and tell my dad. I didn't go home and tell my dad and mom, oh my God, the coach screamed at me. Didn't do that. It's a different time that even teachers in school can't discipline kids.
I know.
Can't discipline them because if they do it a certain way, first of all, the kids have more rights than the teachers.
You're right.
A kid can scream at a teacher, yell at a teacher, do whatever they want to. But if it's vice versa, no way.
Is discipline still in the dictionary?
Oh, bro, I don't even know. I don't even know. We were okay.
Yeah.
Who's
this? Stan, come back. Establish the lines in the young people that they raise.
Oh, I think it's the second part. I think it was this part.
Okay, yeah. Which you totally agree.
But that's another thing. So I don't know if you guys saw the video where the young kid got ejected from a game. It was like a high school game. He got ejected. First thing he did, he pushed the referee that ejected him. Then he went and grabbed the referee and threw him down.
Was he Jamaican?
What I didn't see, though, was any parent coming out and grabbing that kid after he pushed the ref. There should have been, if that was me, my dad saw me push a ref, bruh.
That's consequences.
I would have to walk home because I wouldn't be able to sit down. He would have
because that's disrespectful. Totally.
But that's what happens. We don't train our young people.
Right.
All right.
Okay. I got to hop on this one. She says, and I draw the line on men wearing tight pants, Uggs, socks with sandals. Again, I have a list. Now, let me talk to you about socks with sandals. I got on socks right now with my sandals, okay? I have on my Under Armour shoes on with my white socks, okay, Talia? Yes, I do, and I'm comfortable with those on, okay? All right? So stay off my socks and sandals.
Hey, Talia, I'm with you.
Talia.
Well, that's a sports thing now. A lot of
Wait a
players,
minute.
though, a lot of the athletes,
Well,
they're wearing those socks and
Not
sandals
slides.
so
at the
You
practice.
have,
So,
you have
Talia.
slides on?
oh, wait a minute,
You have
Talia.
slides or sandals?
At the
You
beginning
have
of the
slides or
show,
sandals? Hold on, Mark. Do you have slides or sandals?
These are slides. These are
Hey,
slides.
I ain't
They're
got
different.
These are
That's
slides.
at
different.
the beginning
She's
of the
talking
show.
sandals.
I know. These are slides.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Talia. At the beginning of the show, you said, "Thank God that Mark has got me under his wings." That's what you said.
But these are slides. These are slides. They're not sand. I'm just messing with you, Talia. But I agree about what you said about the tight pants. The flight attendant that we had coming back from
That's the fashion.
from Costa Rica back to Baltimore to Atlanta.
That's the fashion.
That man, the flight attendant man, pants were so tight. I'm like, did he use some Crisco to put them bad boys on?
It's probably above his
That's
They
ankle.
the
were. They had his socks showing.
But
I was like, if he bent over, they probably would split.
that's even
Bro, that's
in
the fashion.
even in places or jobs
Mhm.
that used to be really firm and deep in uniform wear.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's changing now because people want to take away uniforms.
Because again, they're allowing a group to break that line where they're saying, this is where we draw the line.
Yeah.
Right? They're happening. All right. Okay. Joseph Jones, that's a friend of mine, a brother of mine from Baltimore, Maryland. Praise the Lord, gentlemen. Greetings from Shekinah Temple of Christ. Brother Joseph, God bless you, man.
Yes, I've heard the name. Yes.
Yes, I actually owe you a call, Joseph. I do owe you a call.
Greetings. Oh, anyway, next. Thank God what we talking about. We're talking about you, man, drawing the line.
I don't
men
know.
more sensitive now because they are raised by single mothers?
I mean, that's a good
single
question.
mother has
actually.
anything to do with that.
No.
I don't think that's any. No.
I think it's just the opposite, right? Because men have to grow up a lot quicker,
Mhm.
right? So I think it's just the opposite because you hear a lot of these guys who are in sports, especially sports, they're like, I was raised by a single mother, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just the opposite. They have to grow up a lot quicker as a man because they become the man of the household. They may not be trained well, but they have to grow up a lot because I don't think they're as sensitive.
Wait a minute. Anita's online. Welcome back. She's coming strong. Here come the evangelist. Anita says, sometimes you have sensitive coworkers that are dumb. Sensitivity doesn't stop with the youth.
And that's a true statement.
Which is true.
Yeah, I wasn't talking youth. I was talking all ages.
We were talking about general, up, down, or whatever, but we got your point, Anita.
I agree, Anita, because there's some people that are just way too sensitive.
See, Talia, I thought you were our friend and loved one. She says, and Ken Walsh, in some cases, I would say yes. That men are
it's
sensitive.
possible. I just think that it's not the norm.
So, okay, let me ask the question. So, what does it mean for a man to be sensitive? Because he sheds a tear, or he shows emotion, or he cares, or what?
For me, sensitivity means that sometimes somebody says something that could be hurtful or wrong, and you take it to be totally wrong and just blow up.
Well, that could be in general, though.
That's in general.
Dealing
But
with
that's-
it at the time.
That could be in general, though. I mean, yeah, I understand what Mark is saying because there is a sensitive side to a man or whatever.
Yeah.
But if he shows it too much,
Then that's a problem.
then of course that's a problem.
Dude,
to
if I
people.
bump into you,
Even
and
though
I
we
say,
don't
"Oh,
really
my bad." If I bump into you and say, "Oh, my bad," you're like, "Yo, man, what do you mean, your bad? Watch where you
sensitive.
walk." That's
Okay.
sensitive,
Yeah.
right? If you are eating something and I walk by and I bump your table by accident, you get all mad. Stop being so sensitive, dude. I didn't do it on purpose.
So what if I bump into me and I go, why you do that? What you want me to do?
That's
It
emotional.
was too hard, man.
I was saying, are you having a bad
You're
day?
too hard.
So we need to have a talk. Come on, let's go talk about it.
You put me too hard like that. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on.
Turn around. Are you serious? Are you? I'm addressing. Oh dear, here we go. I'm addressing Mr. Kent's question. Single mothers raising young men. Young mothers need to instill young boys to be real men and not
mice.
No, it's true. That's what I was talking about, right? I was saying that sometimes mothers are more so to make their sons manly.
What's wrong with mice?
He's the mice.
We're running low on time. Let's get these. Okay.
Oh man.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we got 3 minutes.
Not sandals with the strap in between. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I know, dog.
We messing with you. So Ken says no. If they are raised by single mothers, they don't know how to regulate their emotions. Trust me.
I don't agree with that statement. In some, yes, but not all. Because again, a lot of kids, a lot of mothers will raise their kids to be tougher.
So, Lobus, what's the difference in getting what's the difference in getting your son's ears pierced and getting the nails done? We tend to pick and choose.
Now, if you're talking about manicures, I don't have a problem with that.
I have no problem with that.
Nails painted, I wouldn't advise my son to do that early on.
Yeah, manicures. That's what they do.
So Holly says, my mom said, real men, not mice. Oh, I need a bruise. I'm staying out of that one.
No, wait. Yeah, so even with the was it the earpiecing? Because now it's studs. Men generally wear the studs in their ears. So basically, we don't do both. But for me personally,
we got 1 minute.
Yes, I'm not doing the nails. I'm sorry.
I don't mind pedicures or manicures. I don't mind.
You're welcome.
The paint, I don't deal with. Okay, so no need. I think we may be in sync. Single moms can't teach a man what they don't know. That's true, but there's a lot of single moms who had really good fathers, yes, or had really good uncle, was raised by somebody who was man or knew somebody was a man, and they can help train them or have that person go someplace. But again,
there's a lot of single mothers do that. Yeah.
Well, hold that note. We're out of time, man. We are out of time.
Dang, that was quick.
Hey guys, good to be back. Good to be back with my buddies. So stay tuned next week, and you will hear us say,
I gotta find it. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're buzzing. Oh.